Someone's here. Hold on, I gotta go wait on a customer. Right, see?
Yeah.
See, I wanted to slurp that out, you know why? Because look, little pieces of gasket fell in there when I was cleaning it out. When I was cleaning gasket off. So I want to get all them little bits. Make sure you get all these little bits out. I want to go in with a rag and mop all this up. Now here's your governor. And we're going to go over a little bit of that on the bench when we go to put the seal in. And then here's another thing. These are these locating pins. Now they come out. Sometimes they get stuck in the subcover. What you want to do is if one's in the subcover or both are in the subcover, you're going to want to put them on the engine block. Because that's going to help to hold the gasket in place when you go to put the subcover back on. Don't take the cam or nothing out, but if you do, all you got to do is line the marks back up. There's a mark on the crank, and then there's a mark on the cam. But I didn't mess with any of that, so I shouldn't have to double check it. See, there's a mark on the cam. Alright, got some cover, all cleaned up, got the gasket off. Here's the oil pump shaft. We're going to leave this out because we're going to put this in last. And then I want to touch on the governor shaft here a little bit. Here it is. Now you can see that little mark on the shaft here, on the lever, that was pushing against that governor gear I showed you inside the motor. So just for this video, I'm going to take Mr. Paint Pen and I'm going to draw an arrow on here. So when we go to reassemble it, we know that it goes in this direction to push on that gear. We're turning it that way. Now I'm going to go ahead and knock the seal out, put the new seal in. Take a screwdriver and a hammer. Bang, 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 down! Just knock it right out. Now you can see on this cover, it's got a lip on it, so that means that seal's only going to go in that far. So let me get the seal and the gasket kit. Let's take a peek. I got this seal and this gasket kit from our friends at Pro Parts Direct.
John Mary.
There's the part number of the seal. There's the part number of the gasket kit. Now let's open it up. Just like Christmas. Opening up presents. Woo! Bag of bolts. Got some thread locker on it. Some instructions. There's some instructions. Tells you what the torque value is.
I don't know where I put my key.
Solid oil pump is shown in the repair manual, on the repair manual, so we don't need this.
You getting ready?
And here's the,
You're doing a good job, buddy.
some more stuff. Use a plastic scraper to remove the gasket. Using a metal scraper or knife such as seal old bucking pads will damage the aluminum surface. Just be careful when you're cleaning the gasket out. Just be careful. So you can read this, comes in the kit. And here's the gasket. Let's take a look. Now look at this gasket. Look at how they improved it. They beefed it up. They added a lot of material to those areas where it got blown out. So they made a better gasket. All right. Now we get sealed. Come on with the seal. Now you want to tap these in. You want to tap on the corner and the edge of this if you can. That went in. Slicker than snot. See how easy that was? I got me a little punch now. And Now I'm gonna lightly tap that down against that edge. Till it stops. See? Hear the sound difference? Alright, we're seated against there. Mission accomplished. Then we're going to lubricate that a little bit. And we're going to lubricate this journal. And you want to know what a good lubricant is? I want to tell you what a good lubricant is, and a good assembly lube. Right here, from Valco Cincinnati. Gel lube. And general purpose oil. You know who uses this stuff? NASCAR engine builders. You know what's good about this? It's real sticky. It's sticky and it sticks to the metal. So if you're doing any engine rebuilding, you're going to want this gel lube because it sticks. Regular assembly lube will drain off and will end up in the bottom of the pan. This stuff sticks. Good to use on cams because it sticks. This is good stuff. So, gel lube from Valco Cincinnati. Alright, I put the gasket on the dowel pins. Now I want to spray a little assembly lube on the cam.
You're busy, buddy.
I'm going to spray some on this journal. A little bit on there. It'll mix with the oil, so you're not going to hurt nothing. We're going to put a new oil filter on, so I took the oil filter off and I got the oil pump all out. Now, I want to hold this back. Remember I drew the arrow on there? So I want to go the opposite of the arrow. I want to hold this back as I put the cover on. And we want to watch our seal. Make sure we don't fold it over. See? Starting to fold it, see? You gotta be careful. So if you got a little screwdriver or something, you can get it started so you don't ruin your new seal. Oh, see, I folded it. That ain't good. That's gonna leak. Yep, see, I already popped that spring out. See? Hope I didn't ruin this. Alright, let's try this again. I was able to get that spring back on and that spring wasn't damaged. That was my main concern. Gingerly. There. See, it went in. Now, sometimes in order to get the gears to mesh, you might have to put a pair of channel locks on it and wiggle the shaft to get the cover to drop down. Don't force it down. You want it to go down on its own. Now there it is. It's on. Now we're going to do the oil pump, which is real simple. Here's the oil pump shaft. It only goes in one way. See, one end's bigger than the other. So this end goes in, drops in to the notch on the camshaft. Then you can put this on. Doesn't matter which way it goes. You can go either way. And then this. So you just kind of turn it until it lines up. And it'll drop in once you get it lined up.
Blair?
There's the flash.
I don't know, Daddy must be home.
Like a little puzzle. Now they use an O-ring. You can order a new O-ring if you want, but it is an O-ring. And this one still looks like it's good. So we're just going to use it over. You can see where it was wearing. So we can put that back like that. And you can put the screws in. Now, in the instructions,